class. This is Jeff Dykes. I'm your instructor for this course. I wanted to run you through a little bit of navigating Canvas in our classroom. So when you log in, you should get to this page. You have the home page, which is where all your work will be. Now, you won't see all of it at once, but you'll see Biology Week 1, okay? And you'll see Getting Started. And then as each week progresses, you'll see more and more of this. All right, so on the left-hand menu, you have the syllabus. Read that. That gives you the important dates for each week. And then you'll have down here where you're going to get your points, and then where the points turn into letter grades. Okay, so you can review that. And then announcements, you should check every day. So I'll have welcome instructions here. Discussions, you should check every day. And there will be, first off, a biography. You'll introduce yourselves. And then questions that you want to ask the instructor or other students, you can post here. Or when we get started, you'll have a topic to discuss. And then you'll respond to that. All right, and then if you want to check your grades, you can check on that. And if you want to have a chat with a fellow student or an instructor, you can do that. If you need some additional assistance, go to your e-tutoring. If you want to connect to the library system, go ahead and go there. All right, so I'm going to take us back to home. So I'm going to go up to home and click. And then that gives us our materials. So the first thing you're going to do is top of the page, you're going to do a safety contract quiz. And so you'll click on that, and when you click on that, you'll get a link to a list of safety things. So you're going to please click the following link for the first question, and then it'll show you Flynn Scientific puts this out, and safety in the chemistry lab. Okay. All right, so going back to where we were, and then once you get done, you'll answer yes and submit the quiz. Okay, going back to home, which is always where you will go, and there's getting started. So this should start here. This is the syllabus in printable form. This is about me. This is a biography where you'll introduce yourself. Now, the biographies, they can be accessed from the discussion menu as well. Okay, so you don't always have to come back to here and sort through and find it. You can find it in the discussion menu. Okay, course calendar and grading. That just is in short what we saw in the syllabus. So here's the course calendar. Here's what each thing is worth, and then here's your letter grades at the end of the quarter, or part of the quarter. Okay, going back to home, and then we're going to go to our textbook. So our textbook is a free open source textbook. It's from Carnegie Mellon University, and it's accessed online. So you'll click on here, and then you'll click here, and then you don't sign in on this left part that's cut off. You just want to, this is enter without an account. So you have to do the I'm not a robot. So click on that. And then usually it brings up stoplights. You have to click on pictures with stoplights. Once you successfully clicked all the right things, then you can enter the course. And this is our textbook. Okay, so it's 10 units. Okay, with an appendix. So we'll traverse one unit per week, and in each unit is several modules. So in this unit 1, which is what we're doing in the first week, you're talking about biology, the science of life, and then these are the segments. Okay, and you can just click on the biology, science of life, or you can click on module 3 or 4, or wherever you leave off. Okay. And then you can just click to the right arrow and navigate to your page. And it's a great textbook. It has wonderful pictures. It has little quizzes throughout that. It should be very helpful in learning biology. Okay, and so going back. Okay, so going back to home, or you can click the previous or next. And so that's where you're going to get your lecture material. Basically, I also have PowerPoints. Lab supplies for the quarter. We're going to do home labs, so you can check on those and access them in each week. But these are the supplies and then the policies for GHC. Okay, so looking at week 1, which is what you're going to do first, it's laid out the same every time. So you have documents, lab, and assessments. Okay, so the documents are where you're going to get your assignments for reading. There's a to-do list. It's kind of a summary of what's going to go on in each week. So clicking on that, so it tells you, again, it'll be a reminder of where the points are coming from, but here's your to-do list. Okay, and we go back to the previous page, clicking on the previous. And that didn't help us there. It went to a different layer. Let's go back here. Let's see. Okay, so now then you can reach the online textbook, lecture 1. And then these are, right here is PowerPoints. It's PowerPoints that I created from the lecture, from the textbook. And then these are PDF files that summarize things about science. So if I click on that, and then whenever you encounter this screen, I just like to click on the blue letters, and that gets me in a separate screen, downloaded, or there the URL. Okay, so this is just the key terms. It's very concise materials. Okay. All right, and then going back to home again. Okay, we're in week 1. And then there's labs. Here you have an overview of lab. And this is how to write the lab report. It's a video, kind of like I'm doing now. This is a printed form right here. And then this is our first lab, Yeasty Beasties. Okay, when you get done with your lab, then you'll go down to assessments and you'll create your lab report following this format up here, how to write a lab report. Okay, and then you'll take a quiz for the week from your textbook. That doesn't cover the lab materials. It's just for the textbook and the PowerPoint lectures and so forth. And then there's a discussion assignment. And then in discussion assignment, you have to answer the question. And then let me look at a discussion. And then you'll respond to 3 other students. So this one is address all 3 topics in your post. So comment on how are all the should be 2 parts. Comment on how you see biology applied in your home life and work life, and then find an article or newspaper or online and summarize what you found, so forth. Okay, and then you'll go down, try to follow this format. So I just suggest you copy this, and then here's the rubric, and then you click on reply, and then you paste this rubric here and paste your document. Paste this this outline here, and then put your document in there. Okay, so that's quite a bit now. That's 9 minutes. So I'm going to stop here and move on to something else later. All right, thank you. Please email me if you have questions.